What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Chill Lounge podcast. I'm your host, Shaun Ellis.
Yo, this your boy Hassan.
What's going on, guys? This is episode number 7.
Thank you.
In Spanish would translate to siete.
Yeah, you're right. Siete, yeah. Mm-hmm. I have to count it in my head.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, we back, y'all, after a long little period of time, 2 weeks.
We have to make y'all miss us. We have to make y'all, appreciate us just a little bit. Just a little bit. But man, we back with another episode, man. Good to be back. Good to just this is therapeutic for us. Just sit up here and shoot the shit with y'all, man.
Definitely.
So, before we begin, I want to say shout outs to Brandy the Brave. This outfit right here. Let me show it off for the little fit. You see me?
That boy got the whole fit on.
What? You see me? Wait. You see me? But yeah, I'm gonna have a link below. Go to her website, check it out. She's got a whole bunch of dope stuff. And Shaun, what you got on, man? I like the little shirt you got on.
Yeah, man. I'm representing multi alumni.
Man, go ahead. Stand up for the people, man. Go ahead.
I ain't got enough room to do all that, but look, check out the shirt, y'all. I'm still in the Black History Month phase, Black History Year.
Yes.
We got some nice stuff in there: history, love, equality, lead. Power, empowerment, inspire. So all positive stuff, that we should live by daily.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just representing. We got the the green, yellow, and red, the African colors. So
Yes, sir.
Showing off a little bit, man.
Man, thank you once again, you guys, for tuning in to us. Two guys that don't be talking about shit, just be talking about shit.
I think people like the shit that we talk about, though.
It is. I've been getting some positive feedbacks from the last episode, all the other episodes we did, man. Thank you, everyone for supporting, showing us love. Man, we got some stuff lined up for y'all. So, hopefully you guys like that.
We do. But before we get into that, you want to try to get into what we did over the weekend? You want to take the shot first? How you want to do this?
Let's take the shot first.
Take the shot first? Okay.
Let's take the shot first.
So I'm explaining to y'all. So my Crown Royal gone. I had a little company this weekend. They was sipping. I ain't had that much left, no way. But all I got left is a shot. So that's what I'm going to be taking right now.
He gonna have that same amount next week.
Nah, I promise y'all, I'm gonna have something new. The next time we come on, I'm gonna have something new. I'm gonna have a whole bar. I'm out of wine, I'm out of everything. So it's all good though.
So with today's topic we talking about, it's only fitting to take a shot of this.
The end dog?
Yeah. So go ahead and pull it up for the 7th episode.
Y'all see, I ain't got the hat on today. I'm feeling fresh a little bit. You feel me?
I swear, looking like he Dominican. Man, got that cat leg.
I think I got a little something in my family. I don't know where it comes from. This gonna be exactly a shot too, y'all. I'm gonna just go ahead and kill it. It's a shot.
Should have drunk it out the bottle.
I swear. That's it, y'all. So next week I ain't got no excuse. I gotta have something new. Big shot too. God damn. This motherfucker filled to the brim.
All right, man. Cheers to the.
All right, brother. Toast to episode 7.
Episode 7.
Love and life. All like this jazz.
Wasn't that bad?
Okay. Woo. That'll get me right for the episode. I'm ready now.
Man, so what you got into for the weekend, this past weekend, man? What you end up doing?
I had a good weekend, man. Went to brunch, man. This was Valentine's Day weekend.
That's why I asked you. Yeah.
I was, went to a brunch, man. Had a couple mimosas, man.
So wait. Who you went to brunch with?
Hmm?
You can, you can hit a motherfucker.
Just a friend, man. It was a good time, man. Good vibes.
Yeah, just a friend, huh?
It was fun, though. It was fun. I had 2 pictures of mimosas. Y'all, mimosas is the devil. Officially. They give you headaches afterward, but they be good. We mixed them. We had like strawberry, grapefruit. I was like, damn, I didn't know you had too many flavors for mimosas, but I left fading. I had a couple photo shoots, man. Got down with that. Really interesting photo shoots. I got some nice stuff coming out for y'all soon, so y'all stay tuned.
So back to this brunch and who you was with.
I feel like I already said I was with.
No. You ain't said nothing. So how long have you known this person?
Some months.
You said who?
Some months.
Some months. What is some months?
Some months.
Okay, what is it? I need a number.
It could be multiple months. It's been a while. I've been on for a little minute.
This month. All right, Shaun. I'm not even gonna get into it with you with this. This motherfucker want to dance around the questions and shit.
How about you? What you was doing, bro? Like,
I ain't do nothing. I was in the crib.
I got a fun fact for Valentine's Day for y'all real quick. This is something I saw on the internet. It say guys spend approximately $339 for their women on Valentine's Day. How much do you think? How much do you think the women spend compared to that number?
Nothing.
Damn, that's a little bit above.
They don't.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit above nothing. A little bit above nothing. But they always hollering like, "This is our holiday." I'm like, all the holidays is y'all.
I'm not gonna say what they always give for Valentine's Day. Like, we can't just get it any other day.
Somebody say all the.
You can't repackage that. Like, no.
Hey, I'm not selfish. If that's what I'm getting, that's what I'm getting.
I feel you on that. Like, I feel you on that, but it's kind of like you
gotta do something different.
Just because to the episode we doing, I'm just gonna go ahead. You can't repackage pussy. Like, I'm sorry. Like, no, like, don't give me the shit that I can get any other day.
Way out there. He jumped way.
No, like, let's just, if we talking, we talking. Like,
okay, I guess it correlates with the episode. That's fine. Okay.
Like, no, you can't repackage pussy like as a gift. Valentine's Day, no.
But you can dress it up and make it do certain things.
It's the same thing I'm gonna get tomorrow, 2 days after that.
Some people don't get it like that though. Some people don't get it like that.
That is true.
Make it special. Dress it up and put something on. You know what I'm saying?
The same thing. It's the same thing that you had before.
Somebody said all the chicken Alfredo ingredients are gone from the grocery store. I was like, oh, y'all petty as
Heck nah. But no, I ain't end up doing nothing. I was honestly in the crib chilling. Like,
you was in H-Town last week though, right?
Yeah, I was in Houston
What you was doing in H-Town, bro?
I went to go chill, visit some friends there. So
okay, so you had friends too down there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty good.
How long you been knowing this friend for, bro?
We actually went to the Western with them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, you had a good time?
It was a good time.
Okay, what y'all get into? Why you cheesing like that?
Because I'm laughing at you.
I'm laughing at you. You asked me the same question, so I'm like,
because I know you know some bullshit.
I'm really not on no bullshit.
No, but I went out there. So I was supposed to go to Houston last year, but of course, pandemic happened, couldn't do anything. So I just went out there to celebrate some accomplishments, getting my real estate license, everything else. So it was just like, man, why not? So went there. We chilled. We didn't really do much because it was like, the people who I was with are also cautious about COVID.
Uh-huh.
So it's like the places we went to, we made sure we were outside with a lot of people. Most of that, man, we just chilled in the crib.
So you got in an airplane to fly to see a friend in another state.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking, bro. That's cool.
Yeah, and then it's like I was already trying to visit Houston as it is.
Okay.
So. But no,
I love H-Town, man. I'm mad. Prayers up to everybody going through the stuff they going through down there
Texas
with this energy stuff right now. Like y'all, Texas got to get it together, man. Like you got to be prepared for that kind of stuff. Like you can't.
It's crazy
have no salt and
yeah.
You got to be prepared for that. So prayers up to everybody. I hope everybody safe and warm and
all the people I know
got access to food. Yeah, my cousin down there, he's like, it's a struggle, boy. Like
crazy.
So, I hope y'all, by the time this episode over with, I hope everybody's safe and got food and lights and energy and all that good stuff. So prayers up for y'all, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I love H-Town, man. Like if I was gonna move, that'll be the first place I would go to. Like,
bro, the food is so good down there.
It is. It's very few places that I can compare with Chicago food. It's hard to go places like maybe like New York. Like, every city has like its specialty meal or whatever. But Chicago just got everything. But you go to places like Texas is huge for like barbecue and like stuff like that. And
I
LA
went to
is good for like certain
I went to Turkey Leg Hut and so good.
Yeah, you didn't get no daiquiri?
Nah. So what we did was
daiquiri shop, bro.
Because the wait was so long.
Yeah.
So we ended up just going to the food truck and just grabbing something. Gotcha. So, but I went to the liquor store, so it was like, But definitely when I go back, I'm definitely going to have a daiquiri.
Yeah, they got a drink called a Bob Marley, man. It's so good, bro. Yeah, it's fire. But yeah, definitely, man. Sound exciting, man. I can't wait till I take flight again. It's coming soon. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, like, it felt good to, like,
I bet it did.
Be out. Like majority of the time I'm in the crib. So it felt good to be out. The Airbnb I was at, I was in a good spot. So I was able to walk around.
How far is you from the city?
I wasn't that far. So where I was at, I was in the area where a whole bunch of bars was at, restaurants. So it was literally like I rented a car, but it was kind of like most of the time I just walked around because everything was so close. So
right, okay.
But yeah, it was dope. Like definitely got to make that trip again. So
yeah, definitely.
But man, so today's episode, I want to say this is probably gonna be my favorite episode. So, why you do that little laugh?
It fits you pretty well.
Whatever. Shut up. So what made me think about this episode that I want to do? I actually watched the movie Malcolm and Marie. Really dope movie. Film. Really dope movie. I want to say. Denzel Washington's son, man.
He a dog, bro.
He gonna be a problem. Like
he's a dog, bro.
Yeah.
That man walk like Denzel. He sound like Denzel, but he got his own.
He's like Denzel. Energy. He's like the new, Denzel. Like the new generation Denzel.
Because when Denzel was young, he wasn't like that.
No, he wasn't.
Like, imagine when he get older, like in his 40s, 50s.
Like, bro, in the movie, and I read like mixed reviews, or I heard mixed reviews about the movie. Some people loved it, some people hate it. I actually love the movie.
Yeah,
like it was that type of, and we're going to be talking about this movie. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched this. So, if y'all want to fast forward, I'll probably have a timestamp where you can fast forward to it. So
don't fast forward. It's been out for a month now. Everybody needs to see it.
But I know some people that haven't seen it yet. So
y'all watch it before this episode come out Friday. Shit.
So
I liked it, man. I like the whole tone of it. It was different,
Yeah.
The directors came from a different perspective in it, and made up to be a real interesting film. And you really gotta. It's one of them films you might have to watch more than once.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch that
graph. Yeah. But I took some good notes on it, man, because I know we've been talking about kind of analyzing the film on a level that's deeper than surface level.
Right.
So that's what I was trying to do. I got some good notes, man.
Oh, what you got there, brother? What you got?
Oh man, a lot of stuff, man. From the fact of the movie being in black and white was
it was very artsy, bro, and I
very
like
artsy.
That. Yeah,
very artsy. Not only that, I don't think I've ever seen a movie with just two people in it.
Mm.
That's crazy. Like, when you think about it, like
the direction they did was just two people for, I think it was like what, 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm. An hour, a little bit over 90 minutes.
Like for 90 minutes, like go at each other, and it was kind of like just a roller coaster.
A seesaw. It was a seesaw. Yeah. Like one person had something to say, and then somebody else had something to say,
and then they was good.
Oh my goodness!
And then they started back. Bruh. Then it was more psychological than anything, and a lot of people didn't like that. Mm-hmm. I like movies like that where it's just like you really analyze who these people are.
Yep.
Like through that movie, it was like, okay, you look at Malcolm, like how he is, like he's definitely narcissistic.
Very.
Like very narcissistic. And how he was just like a person where, and I have to look at it like I'm kind of like that, to where it's like, if you may have say some stuff to me, I sometimes may take it as, oh, you're trying to attack me, so let me say something to you to get back at you. Like, oh wait, you ain't perfect now. Let me say something about you. But he was cutting her deep. Like
he was, man. He really was. And I was like, man, he really taking it far. Yeah. Especially when she was in the bathtub. Like the bathtub scene.
Like, look, some stuff he said, I was like, yeah, she's gonna kill him.
I felt bad for a minute, man. Yeah, he really took the knife and kind of twisted it, boy. Like,
yeah.
So let me ask you this real quick. Who do you think was in the right? Who do you think was in the wrong? Like, do you put a certain amount of blame on one character more than the other? Do you think it's equal? How would you kind of balance it out?
I would say I would put more blame on Malcolm just because his approach was to hurt her versus Marie's was, look, I'm just saying these things just because it was constructive criticism. And he couldn't take that. Because he couldn't really take that from the editor that talked about his film. He was going crazy.
Speaking on that, I've never seen nobody go on a rant for that long.
Yo, that was amazing.
He went crazy.
That was to me, that was the best scene.
It was one of the best scenes, G.
It was a lot.
He went at it for like 10 minutes between him reading the review of his film and him getting the criticism from the person that did the review. Yeah. The funniest part, he was like, do it like I give a fuck. He leaned over. I was cracking up. I was like, that's classic. Dude.
Right.
Like, that was great. But man, like, and she was just sitting there like, just looking at him like,
right. Like
she had her legs crossed. She was like, this.
She was laughing crazy. Too. Like, this dude, like, funny.
It is. Yeah, she was. She definitely was like that. But I just took a couple of notes down, man. I got a lot of stuff. I don't even know like where to even start from. But y'all know I'm blind. I can't see that good.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Whose side was you on? Was you on his side or was you on her side?
I can say that I could kind of agree from both perspectives, but I think I was a little bit on Marie's side. I think at the end of the day, all she wanted to do, she wanted him to acknowledge her as not only a big part of the film he did, but acknowledge her in his life.
Yeah.
Even beyond the film. It all happened because he had a thank you speech for everybody but her.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if he did on purpose. He said he didn't. But I think that really struck a chord in her. And she felt like, I wouldn't say she felt like she wasn't praised, but she felt like she didn't get any credit. He gave credit to everybody but her.
Yeah, because she was saying how basically the film was about her.
Yeah.
So, and what's so crazy, like, he did something that I definitely never would do or never would say to him. I'm not bringing up what sexual shit I've done with somebody else.
Yeah. And he went into detail with it.
He went into detail.
I was like, oh my goodness. And I felt bad for her because you could tell like it messed with her emotionally.
I thought she was going to kill herself.
Speaking about that, she played a really good part when she did that. I thought she was serious. I'm like,
yeah. No, at first I will say this. I thought she was going to cut him.
Yeah.
I got turned on for a minute. I'm like, ooh, she's going to cut this man.
What?
I'll explain later why it turned me on.
Lord.
But it was like, dang, she got to that point where it's like, man, she tired of this motherfucker. And then I thought she was going to cut herself.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And I was
she played a hell of a role with that, boy.
Bro, like, she's so dope. That movie made me want to go look and see what other movies they done.
Yeah. Another thing, man, Zendaya is so fine. Oh my goodness.
She is.
She had that little lingerie top on.
Yeah.
I was staring like, she is beautiful.
But like, I love the way how they communicated with each other, whether it was verbally and non-verbally. Like, and how when they did the non-verbal communication, they did it through song, like the songs that they played. To where it was just like, look, this is what I'm going through. I want you to hear this. And then how he was playing songs, trying to communicate to her, and she was just like, no, I don't want you to play a song. I want you to tell me this.
Tell me, yeah. And that might have been something that people missed.
Yeah.
The song selection in this movie is very particular. When you look at the soundtrack, you think of some of the songs that were played on this movie. You think about Dionne Warwick, Get Rid of Him. When she was playing that. I don't know what point she was trying to convey, but I guess she was trying to say the song was based on Get Rid of Him, but she said, but in the song it also said, I still love him. Yeah. So you think about songs like that. You think about William Bell, I Forgot to Be a Lover, which Jaheim remade some years ago. Right. You think about James Brown, Down and Out in New York. It was a lot of like songs pertaining to how they felt on the inside, but they expressed it musically, kind of like how you just said. Yeah. And then kind of at the end to top it all off, I know we were talking about the end and how it ended, how we weren't a fan. But you know what I found out though? When you think about it, how it ended off with the Outkast song Liberation. So liberation is defined as an act of setting someone free from imprisonment. So it makes me kind of think during the latter parts of the movie, what she expressed to him for like, it seems like a long time. Like she was saying all this stuff to him to make him understand where she was coming from. Right. I wonder, was that kind of an analogy for showing us that, you know, they kind of got out of that spot and they were kind of free from the bondage that they were holding each other from.
Yeah.
Because to play that song Liberation, it's like, okay, are y'all good now? Can y'all move past the situation? So I'm thinking, you know, that kind of turned into a happy ending, that they kind of solved their issues, and she said what she had to say and he said what he had to say, so they could move forward from it.
Yeah, it was a lot of deep things in that movie, to where it was like you could tell he was harboring some ill feelings towards her from her past, with her being on, you know, drugs, her cheating. I kind of felt like he was just like, I went through so much with you that what you done to me doesn't count if, you know, I may say whatever to you.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point in the movie, he thought she left him.
He did. He kept looking for her, remember?
Yeah,
he looked for her a couple of times.
Yeah, he looked for her in the end and then like in the middle of it.
In the beginning, too, like kind of sort of in the beginning. Like he looked for her a couple of times.
Yeah, so it was a thing where it's just like, you talk all this shit, but in a way you still feel like you need her.
You can't operate without her. They couldn't operate without each other. For example, when they were kind of intimate during the time where he gave his rant about the review, he was like, "Don't move, stay just like this." He went away for a couple of minutes. When he went away and came back, that's when she started questioning him, and you see, like, she had a few tears coming out her eye. Yeah. So it really tells you, like, they're really inseparable. Like, you know, as crazy as it sounds, like, they're really inseparable. Yeah. And it's crazy, man. Like,
I think it's a situation where it's kind of like they like what that toxicity that they were doing.
Yeah.
Like, it came from, we argue, make up, try to have sex, argue, make up, try to have sex, argue, make up, try to have sex. So it's a thing to where it's like, that certain thing was so appealing to him that was just like, it gave him a rush. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that kind of segues to what I want to talk about with you is, you know, why do we love or like toxicity? Like, what is it that give us that rush, that just, that feeling of, you know, something that we need?
You know what, with me, I really don't like a lot of toxicity.
So let me ask you this. What is your definition of toxic?
Actually, I actually wrote that down. I actually wrote down what I think were my top toxic traits in a relationship.
Okay.
I put when things are kind of stagnant. What do you do moving forward? Does it stay the same, or do you do something to try to improve it?
So what do you mean, like stagnant? Like what's an example of things?
Like when things become old and stale. Like, as a couple, are you two willing to do something outside of the norm or outside of the basic to improve the relationship overall?
So how's that toxic?
When stuff gets stale, it gets boring. Like, and I feel like sometimes it could be like a give and take. That's also on here. All take, no give. So you can have one person that's trying their hardest to maintain a relationship up here. Then you have someone that's kind of drifting away a little bit, and then it puts all the burden on this person to try to bring them back up to here. So when I say that, I think between two people, I think we want to try for us to kind of stay kind of leveled out, But sometimes during relationships, people drift on both sides. And some people just get comfortable. And it's like, I'm fine with this. Like, I want to stay right here. You can stay up there if you want to, but I'm right here. So I think sometimes that really affects a relationship. It's kind of like that, what's that saying, the glass half full?
Or half empty.
Half empty. You kind of pour into this person, but you don't receive anything back. I think that's kind of a form of, when it's done on purpose, I think that's a form of toxicity. I've been with someone that gets so comfortable. Matter of fact, I've been with multiple people that they get so comfortable and they don't care about how you feel about it. It's about how they feel about it. And it's like, look, I'm comfortable right now. Like, you can feel however you want to feel, but I'm not changing. And I think overall that creates a toxic atmosphere in the relationship.
Right.
Another two that I had was lack of trust. And when you start feeling drained, when you start feeling like you've done everything you could do to satisfy this person, but you're not getting anything back in return, I think that kind of ties into what I just said. Like, that creates a toxic environment when the couple aren't on the same page. It creates friction at some point in time. Yeah, so that's what I would say.
I think with toxicity it's different when it comes to men and women. Sometimes it all correlates together. Like, like, why do women like toxic men? Why do men like toxic women? I mean, it could be a situation where, they like the guy that has potential, but they're that quote unquote fuck boy. And it's something that's fun for them. And they see it as, okay, and I don't want to say this word, but I'm going to say it. A project. Men that's a project, to where it's like they see this potential in a guy and they think that they can be the ones to fix it. They can fix this person and mold them into this man who they want to be with. And, with anything, like, you can't change anybody. So you're going to pour into this person and you can't change them. And now when you finally realize, oh, I can't change this person, now it becomes a burden or issue. When it's like, you kind of knew this in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, and then with men, it's the same thing. Like, men want that bad girl, that crazy girl to just, see if they can change this person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but
and you know what I think that what happens though? I think, kind of going off what you're saying, I think people enjoy the chase.
Yeah, the chase. That's what it is. That chase.
They enjoy the chase, the challenge, the thrill that comes out of it. Because I think what happens is, once you're so wrapped up into a person, it kind of becomes like an adventure.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like what do I have to do? What can I do to get this person on the same page with me? And that person can be fucking up royally. What do I have to do? What new can I do? What can I bring to this relationship that can make this an even playing field? The first thing don't work, guess what? Now I got to go back to the lab. Let me find out something. Let me get the second plan going. Second plan don't work. Then next thing you know, you got 100 plans, but it's fun at the same time because you're like, all right, now I can figure out something else. This ain't work.
Yeah.
1 + 2 then equal 3. on this one, but maybe I can figure out another plan and this one will work.
Right.
Until you just be like, oh, you know what, man, I done drained myself. I done did everything I could possibly do to make this work. It still ain't working.
Yeah, I think essentially there are many reasons why people are attracted to toxic people. It could be that they're desperate to be in love or desperate to be in a relationship. Nobody wants to be alone. So they take whatever and be like, okay, this person may not have all of the things that I'm looking for, but they got a little bit of the stuff. So let me see if I can mold them into this. You know, but I would say what attracts me to toxicity, it's that bad girl image. Like that person you see and you just know, like, you know they're not good for you. But it's like that little thing that's talking to you, just be like, go ahead, it'll be fun. Like, have some little fun. And we sometimes associate crazy with fun. Like, that's why I was like, when she grabbed that knife, I thought she'd like, that turned me on. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I mean, like, you know, my girl or my wife, like, you know, don't cut me, but like, you know, grab a knife and be like, I'll cut you, but don't really mean it. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, you trying to have a kid. Like,
don't grab no weapon on me. I like toxic, but it's going too far. Like, but it's funny because you can go back the next day and tell your boys, like, man, guess what this crazy about yesterday?
Yeah. And then
y'all have a whole story and joke about it.
A whole story. And this kind of, the shit is exciting because in our human lives, regular people don't have that type of fun or that type of excitement. So when it's like some exciting stuff happens, like something like that, we want to quick, like, pick up the phone, tell somebody, just to like let them know we have some exciting shit that happened in our lives. Right. And then also, like, I think I like toxic people is they are best when it comes to seduction. Like the way they kind of like play this like little game of that, you know, I'm bad for you. You see how I'm acting right now. So it's intriguing to just be like playing that little game of that cat and mouse game. Like, I know I shouldn't be doing this shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, and this is me personally. It could be a situation where it's like, I know this person, like I may know this person and I know how this person is. I know this person may not be the best in a relationship, but I know I could probably have fun with this person. And we both have that nonverbal communication on that body language to let each other know, like, you know, I kind of want you right now. So it's that mind game playing, and they know, and like, I don't know what it is about toxic people where it's like, that's their superpower of seduction. They know exactly how to do it. They know how to lure you in. And then, you know, it's the old saying of toxic people got the best sex. For men, it's like, if you know a girl that's crazy, she got some good pussy. We all met women or had sex with women that was crazy, and it was like, she crazy as fuck, but that shit good as hell.
Well, you know me, I don't really get into stuff like that, bro. So I can't even stop. I was fast. I think you go play, bro. That's funny. That's just playing.
I was about to say, Shaun, because I know.
Okay, keep going.
A couple of them.
Go ahead, keep going. And this shot done kicked in a little bit.
But yeah, so
I'm gonna say this one thing real quick. Two things I observed and that we're tying into Toxicity into the film. One of the most toxic things in that movie is when he told her, he said, I want to marry you. He said, I know we gonna get divorced a couple times, but I want to marry you anyway.
Felt him
I said, what?
Bro, I felt him with that.
Oh
like,
my
I
goodness.
don't know what it is. Like, I felt him. Like, I will say
that's too much, man. Like, we guarantee you the divorce a couple times, but we gonna get back together. Like, that's daunting. That's a daunting task, bro.
That is like, and I felt him with it, and I understood him when he said it. Most people may not understand, but it's kind of like, it's that excitement, it's that allure, like that. I don't know what it is, what attraction. I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know how I developed this toxicity. Maybe it's because being in the house, not doing shit.
It'd be stressful to me. That's stressful.
I will say this. Their type of relationship, I wouldn't want that type of toxicity.
Not at all.
I think the toxicity that I am intrigued with is more so sexual. Okay. So it's that, again, that cat and mouse game of, being into some shit that you shouldn't be into. Messing with somebody that you shouldn't be into.
I think we've all done that before.
So
maybe a couple of times.
More than a couple, but
you be saying you be going on tour, so
yeah. So it's just more so of, and I want to go on another tour so bad, but I'm trying not to. But no, yeah, I'm not. I'm being good though. I've been good. Still going strong. Yeah, I've been good.
Okay.
But
if you wasn't, would you tell me?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah.
Okay, because you be trying to hide shit sometimes.
Oh my God, no! I will tell you. Okay. No, I will tell you if I went on another tour. Like,
all right, let it up.
But it's that, I don't know, it's that seduction, the mind games, the cat and mouse, the body language, just that all just attracts me and intrigues me as far as like toxicity. Not more so of how they were. Like, I couldn't be in a relationship like that. I've been in relationships like that, and it's just like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's fun when like you make up and have sex. Like, yeah, that shit fun as shit.
Yeah. But I think it becomes a question of how long can it last? How long can that fun and that excitement last? How long?
After a while, it'll take a toll on you mentally.
Especially when you get older. Like, the shit was fun when we was in college.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now you're in the outside world with real people and paying real bills and having a real life and having different relationships with other people. It's like, I can't. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, and honestly, that'll mess up anything that you have going on, like professionally.
It will.
So it's just like, nah, it's not good. Like,
something else I noticed, like, it's so many things like you can kind of pick from this movie, but what it seems like, first of all, have you ever been in a situation like that in particular where in that time frame, because the movie is a little less than 2 hours or so, just kind of just clawing back and forth with someone. That deep, though. That deep. Like,
I wouldn't say it was that deep. Yeah, it wasn't that deep, but it was like, it was times where we were in the crib, like, arguing, going at it. Like, I had an ex where she cut herself before. Like, grabbed the knife. Well, tried. Well, no, she tried to. I should say she tried to, but I end up getting cut in the process trying to grab the knife.
I ain't never heard that story, but okay.
I told you the story before.
Okay. Is it who I think it is?
Oh no, we'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay,
we'll talk about it afterwards. But I've been in that situation where it's like, I think that was like my most toxic relationship. Like, we getting into arguments late at night. She leaving the crib 3 a.m, and I have to go get her down the street and then come back and we have sex. So
I've never been in no shit like that.
I mean, it was fun. Sex was good. Like,
I guess for me, it's the outside stuff that comes before the intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got to go through all this to get that type of sex or those type of intimacy. I got to go through all this. Really,
it ain't going. I will say this: that type of sex that you have isn't that regular sex that you will have if y'all two were in good terms.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be that same type of sex. It's not going to be aggressive. It's not going to be. It's passionate, but it's more so of aggressive.
Is it more sensual?
It's not sensual. No, it's pulling hair a little bit harder than you did, choking a little bit than you did.
Yeah, you toxic, bro.
Yeah,
you toxic, bro. It's okay. I don't judge you. You're still my brother. Then.
I mean, I like what I like.
I feel you. I understand. But you know what that tells me, though? That for them to do that in the manner that they did it in, to go back and forth like that for them hours or so, that tells me that they had a lot of built up stuff.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Oh, man. And it seemed like it all came out right then and there. Like, nobody knows, like, how long they had that built up. That could be years of, pain and agony. And they just like, look, I'm about to let it rip. Especially Malcolm. Like, Malcolm didn't give a damn. Like, he like, look, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did, how I did it, where I was at. He gave so many details. And I'm like, oh, man. But at the end of the day, I heard somebody say, I've seen a couple people say, all he had to do is say thank you. And none of that would have happened. And I think it's a little bit deeper than that.
Yeah, it wasn't just a thank you. Like,
it wasn't just a thank you. She was upset that she didn't get casted in a movie. She was jealous. She had a certain amount of animosity towards the girl that supposedly played her.
Yeah.
And I mean, I understand from that standpoint.
Yeah, definitely. But so real quick, off topic.
Mm-hmm.
I got a situation question for you.
I got a question first on topic before we get into that.
Go ahead.
What would you say would be like the top toxic song you've ever heard, or a song that you just play all the time? You're like, damn, this some dirty ass shit.
Top 3?
Just your favorite one. Like, what's one that you
favorite one
like, is like a go-to one for you?
Damn, I got so many. I actually got a toxic playlist. It was so crazy.
Hello, Weekend on there.
Oh yeah, The Weeknd definitely on there. Brent, he definitely on there.
Yeah.
The top one.
While you think about yours, I'll just say I think mine would probably be that Brent song, that When in Paris.
Yeah.
That song is crazy.
I would have to say, I don't know. I can't think of one right now because I got.
Okay, get the top 3 then. If you got a lot of them, what's your top 3?
I would say. Hold on, let me look at my playlist. Wait. I'll give you a good answer if I look at my playlist.
You just did like something.
What?
No, we had a little glitch.
Brent, Poison.
Yeah.
I would say that's number one. That's my number one, Poison. Yes.
Okay.
Like
so Brent make toxic shit then.
Yes. I love that shit. I love that shit. So, all right, here's my situation question.
Okay.
Says though your girl go out with her girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
They go to a club, whatever. You don't think about it, whatever, they going out, enjoying their time, whatever. So maybe a week later, you're on social media, maybe WorldStar. You see a video of your girl and her two friends. One of her friends is getting banged by another guy on top of a car. Your girl and her friend are cheering this guy on to fuck her. Are you getting mad at your girl for being in that situation?
My girl didn't do nothing physically with nobody?
She didn't. She was just cheering on like, yeah, fuck her, fuck that bitch, like, whatever.
I'll probably ask her why you felt like you had to cheer her on in that situation. Like, you supposed to be her friend, like with a random dude. Like, this ain't like her nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a random guy.
Okay, babe, you're being a bad friend right now. Like, you're being a horrible friend. Like, why would you?
How's she being a horrible friend?
She probably don't know this dude from a can of paint.
I would have. Her friend just.
I mean, you asked me how I'm gonna feel personally. Like, I'm not gonna get like super upset with her, but I'm gonna ask her like, what made you do that? Like, why? You're on WorldStar now. People know who you are now, or whatever the case may be. But like, you being a horrible friend right now. Like, ain't got nothing to do with me. But what made you do that? Like, why are you cheering for this dude? This random dude,
right?
And you support watching your friend have sex on top of a car with somebody that she don't know. I mean, that's all I would say. But I mean, if she wasn't like actively involved in it, I mean, I can't really. I'm not gonna trip about it and not talk to her for a couple of days.
Right.
I'm really good at the silent treatment. So
yeah, I know. Yeah. Man, you better than me because I'm going the fuck in. Because in my mind, I'm going to think differently. I'm going to think like
she did some shit.
No, it ain't that. My thing will be this. You were so excited about watching your friend get banged by this stranger. It's kind of like if there was 2 or 3 more guys or 2 or 3 more dicks, would you participate in that shit?
That's a different way to think about it.
Like, you was too excited about this shit. Like, fuck that. I understand when you be drunk or whatever, but like, no, you a little bit too excited. Like, no. Like, and then it's kind of like.
That's a conversation that can be had, though. Like, so if that's the case, like, so if he had some friends, would you have indulged with your friend?
She's not gonna answer.
She's not gonna say it. She's not gonna say it. But you know, I be asking for honesty a lot of the time. Like, tell me, like, would you do it?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's definitely a conversation that can be had. No, of course I would. No.
So wait, I got another question.
You lying.
I got another question for you. Mm-hmm. Would you be a little iffy if your girl hung around like her best friend was the whole friend? Would you be a little iffy about her?
Now I would, because I've been through this before. The people that you hang around.
Really?
Yes. Just think about it. Think about it real hard. Pause. Just think about it.
I'm gonna ask you after this. This.
Yeah. So we got 2 questions to ask after this. Okay, cool. But I've been through it. I've probably been through it maybe once.
Mm.
And the people that you hang around, I don't care what you say, they influence you in some type of way.
Mm.
Not to say that you go do the very exact same thing they do, but you go think about it. Like they influence you. The people you hang around influence you. They say the people that's in your circle, it tells a lot about you as a person.
Yeah.
And I believe that, man. That's like real. Like,
I think my thing is I will be more mad at the fact that you may not have done it, but I'll be mad that you probably thought about the shit. Like the shit crossed your mind. It's kind of like,
and that's fucked up, but it's legit though. It's valid.
Yeah. Even though it's kind of like, if I was in that situation, would I also think about it? So it's kind of like I can't get mad, but at the same time, it's like,
let's get this straight real quick. The mind is the most powerful thing in the world. You go think about some shit regardless. I don't care what nobody say. I don't give a damn. You go say the most innocent person go think about some shit. Even if they say they didn't, you go think about some shit. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like I ain't trying to hear that, dude. If you put in a certain situation, if it's not right then and there, later down the line, you gonna be like
it's so many tangibles that can happen. The person can be
it's a lot
under the influence, like
Yep.
So y'all could probably have an argument.
Your friends can be rooting you on, like, girl, we out of town. We on a girls trip. He ain't gonna find out, or she ain't gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? But we've been talking about this lately about like people that have intentions like that. If y'all having like a quote unquote girls or guy trip, they already made up in their mind that they want to do some shit.
Yeah.
Don't depend on me to influence that person or your friend to influence you.
Right.
Before they got on that plane to get down here, they done already knew, like, man, if this happened, this scenario would be great. Like, I ain't trying to hear that.
It's a thing where if somebody's going to cheat, they already had their mind made up on that.
Their mind is made up already.
Yeah.
Their mind made up. Yeah, definitely.
It's just finding that right person to do it.
Definitely.
So, man, great episode, man.
Before we even go there, I do. I got two things, and we can get through it real quick. One thing is, she said, Marie had an interesting quote in the movie. I wrote it down. She said that, let me see. So she said, once you know someone is there for you, and once you know they love you, you never actually think of them again. It's until you're about to lose someone that you finally start paying attention.
Yeah,
that was
true.
That's true. Super true. That's really deep. And he had kind of a rebuttal to it.
That shit made me tear when she said that.
Bro, I was like, man, that's so deep, but it's really true.
It is. I teared up. I cried a little bit, just a little bit.
Damn.
It made me think about a particular person. So
you go get kind of emotional here.
No.
Okay.
No.
Right, we'll talk about it afterward.
I'm just gonna drink away the pain. No, I'm just playing. Kidding.
Don't do that. It's kidding, guys. Kidding. We're not promoting alcohol.
I mean, goddamn.
A little bit, but that's on us though. That's what we do. But he brought up a point, and as he was kind of going at it with her, he said, you date people, or you've been with people that have no standards, no type of direction, and people with all the red flags in the world.
Mm.
So they got me thinking, like, man, this is toxic too. The red flags can be right here. You like, nah, that ain't no red flag. That flag white.
Yeah, people ignore it. Yeah.
We're like, nah, we go. I'm gonna get this red flag out of my face, and you gonna be good in a couple months. Watch and see what I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy. But then the last part I wanted to ask you about is I've been hearing a lot about the mac and cheese part.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the mac and cheese part correlates with something sexual?
Talking about from the movie or just in general?
From the movie.
I don't think it correlates with something sexually. I think, and she said it in the movie to where it's like you can sit up here and talk shit about me, but eat the food that I made for you and be scarfing it down while you're still talking shit to me. It shows that you can talk shit about me, but in actuality, you still need me. So I don't think it was anything sexual. No.
Now
you just a pervert.
No. I got a reason for why I said that. Think about this though. While she was making the food or whatever, he was trying to like engage into sexual activities with her. That's the scene where he kind of like went down on her. Remember that?
Yeah.
And she was like,
you want salted or unsalted butter?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. So that's the only reason why I said that. I wondered, was it like a correlation? Because she asked him something like, did she say something about taste or? I thought she did. Or maybe she was referring to the salted or unsalted butter. I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's talking about the salted and unsalted butter.
I feel like when he did that and she wasn't being turned on by it, I feel like it was like a direct correlation to something sexual. Maybe it's just me, but it made sense at that time.
Nah, it was just you.
Okay, that's fine. Don't be surprised if you see that being a direct correlation in the movie, though.
No, that's just you, bro.
That's fine. Toxic shit.
You getting toxic over macaroni and cheese.
It was easy, Mac, too.
You a nasty motherfucker.
Whatever.
But anyway, guys, man,
I'm done now, I promise.
Thanks so much for tuning in with us on the 7th episode, man. Let us know what you like about the episode. Make sure y'all go, if y'all haven't, subscribe to our YouTube page. Subscribe to us on Google Podcasts.
Please do.
Apple Podcasts, and also Spotify. Follow the Facebook page as well too, the Chill Lounge Podcast, and also on IG, the Chill Lounge Podcast. We definitely gonna have a lot more content. We might have some stuff this weekend too. We might do some maybe next week. We'll let y'all know if so.
Perfect.
But,
we appreciate all the support, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
We're getting a lot of good views and a lot of good feedback from our YouTube pages, and people just personally saying like how they enjoy about what we talk about. So just keep it coming. Like I say every week, if you guys got questions, y'all got topics y'all want us to go over, either put it on our page or send us direct messages directly.
Yeah, I would like to do a segment to where it's like ask.
We got that. We got that.
I like to do something like that. Like ask some
everything. Yeah.
But yeah, ask some questions. We don't know shit. Well, we gonna ask. We gonna answer. We're just two guys.
I'm not an expert.
I'm not an expert.
I always say this: we're not experts. We just have knowledge in certain areas. Being an expert.
I'm gonna have like a legal thing at the bottom, like we're not experts.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Because clearly, we don't know shit.
Not at all.
Well, I mean, Shaun in the game. You going to brunch on Valentine's Day? Shaun in the game.
And once again, thank you, Niggas ain't saying not going to Houston, but that's cool. We're going to leave it alone. We're going to leave it alone for this week. Oh, my God.
I went to
Houston. We're going to leave it alone.
And what did you for that?
I went to brunch to chill. What you mean?
All right, Shaun.
What's wrong with going to brunch?
On Valentine's Day?
So what?
All right. Anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in for the 7th episode.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Next episode. Man, peace out.
We signing out.